Alrighty guys, shout out to Lightning Plays for this video idea. So basically in this episode we are going to be working on creating a Tween intro camera system, just like from Jailbreak. So basically in the introduction it'll be tweening around the map at whatever points you put your tween blocks to tween between. So basically what I did was I put in a folder called cameras with inside of it 3 different places for tweening. So we have different groups inside the cameras folder, and inside those we have 2 parts, one called 1 and the other one called 2, that we will be able to have the camera start at 1 and then end at 2. So we are going to be using the same camera script we used from the How to Make a Game Like Prison Life, and now we are just going to create a tweening instead of the camera staying still. So you're going to want to create a loop, but you want the loop to be below the buttons. If the buttons are below the loop, then this will not work. So head down and then go while true. But to create a function that will allow these buttons to stop the tweening when you press it, we're going to need to go local loop equals true, along with local handler equals nil. Now let's go to while loop do. So basically whenever loop is true, then this will run, and then we will go for I, camera in pairs. Then actually we shouldn't have camera because camera is already a variable, so I'll just go v in pairs, then camera get children. There we go. Now just go game dot workspace dot camera dot cframe equals v, then 1 cframe. Dot cframe. So basically V, because camera, which is this folder here, the cameras folder, so basically it's getting all the children from the cameras folder, and then it's so it picks one of these, and depending on the one it picks, the one of these that it picks represents V. So basically V equals one of these. So because each of these have a 1 in it, I'm going to go V, which is this, one of these, dot 1, so one of these. Then it's getting the C-frame. So basically it's getting V and then 1 and then the position of it. That way it can position the camera at this part. Then to tween it between 1 to 2, we're going to go handler equals tween create then game dot workspace dot camera then comma space tween info dot new, then how long you want the tween to be. I'll make it 12 seconds. Then add these, I'm not exactly sure what you call them, but add in a pair of these. Then go cframe equals v2, then dot cframe v, meaning this, then 2. So it's going to tween between these. But all we did was change this from nil to mean this. Now we gotta actually play it. So if we go handler play, now we can go wait 12 seconds. That way it waits till this tween is done before it runs it again. So now let's test this. It should work. Alright, so as you can see, the tweening's working. It's moving you to the points you put around the map. But there's still a problem. There's a lot of delay, and when you press these buttons, sure, it moves you to the correct team, but it's really just glitches out the game, and the tween still keeps going. It doesn't actually bring you to the player. It will once the tween's over, but then it'll tween again and again, and then you won't be able to start it. So what I'm gonna do is under each button put loop equals false, then handler equals nil, and then handler stop. There we go. So now I just copy this, put it up here, and then test it. Don't worry, we will fix this delay problem. Alright, so now if I tap this, to index nil with stop. Alright, so stop didn't work. What if I try pause? There we go, that should fix it. Alright, so the tween starts, you tap the button, nil with pause. That's odd. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure what the problem is. We gotta put pause before we make handler nil. We need to put pause before that. That makes a lot more sense. Alright, now let's try that. Alright, so it starts, then we tap the button, and now we're in the game, on the right team. So now that we've done that, let's start this. Everything's working except when we start, there's a huge delay. So I'll delete this, it'll take out some of the delay, but this is, so the reason we put this in is, if it's not in there, look at what happens. Okay, not that, but as you can see, it tweens from way down there. That's not what we want. That's because it's lagging here. That's because it's trying to run this before your character has even spawned in. So that's why we had that wait there. So what we're going to need to do to fix this is just go repeat, then wait until game.workspace.camera object does not equal nil. Alright, so now look at it. Check this out. So as you can see, there is no delay at all. It just brought us straight to this page. Then we can still pick our team, and then start. Hold up. Did you guys see that delay real quick? Or that glitch? Happened right as I left. Let me actually test that and see what that was. Was it just because I left the game? What was that? No. What the heck? Alright, so as you can see, after a certain amount of time, it still brings me back. Completing loops. Alright. No. Let's see if we can fix this. So loop because false. It's this that's the problem. What if we change it to stop and stop? And I will also put under here if loop then end here, else nil. Now let's test again to see if it still does it. Alright. Don't know why I put nil there. Just take out nil. I'm just putting dash nil. That way I just know I don't need to put anything in here. Alright, then check the team. Alright, and it still didn't work. So I guess we do need pause. And then choose whatever team you want to choose. So now it's working, but let's wait a few seconds and see if it brings me back to the tween, even though we added in that backup if statement. Alright, it doesn't seem to be bringing me back. Yeah, I feel like if it was going to bring me back, it would have brought me back by now. So, yeah. I'm gonna call that good.